So we are on live stream and it's been rough. But we have our deck list here. It's not lunar, but I think it'll work. We have 3 copies of Barabib. We have 1 copy of Barabog and 1 copy of Baraboss. We're running it. I don't think there's really much in Daybreak that will be able to stop Baraboss. So this is what we're going with, and hopefully it pays off. We also have 1 copy of Aphoros, and then we have 3 copies of Champ Aphoros. You can see where we're going with this. We have 3 Foamies to search out. We have 2 Galaxy Champion Poseidons, and we have 1 Frostfall Locagon and 2 Lifestream Locagons. And then we have our 3 Magnaros to search out the Aphoros from deck. And then we go into our 1 of Earthquake, because Earthquake and Laurels are limited now. And we have our 2 copies of Ambrosia. We have 2 Tsunami. We have 2 Altar of Stars. We have 2 Shield of Achilles. We have 3 copies of Argo. Couldn't find my 3rd Stellar Argo. So we'll go with the full art. And then we have 3 copies of Gorgon's Gaze. We have a Necklace of Aphrodite and a Necklace of Harmonia. And then to round it out, we have our 3 Aphrodites. And for our Spirit deck, we have 2 copies of Zaptor for the Magnaros. We have 5 Earth for the boss line plus Earthquake. And then the rest is going to be 13 Water.
What is up, casters? Insane Celestials here, and we are back at it again. We are still on Daybreak, this time going into Frontage on Livestream. Now, in the comments, you guys didn't really give us too much to work with, so I'm just making the executive decision that we are going to be limiting Earthquake and Laurels just to avoid the blowouts like we've seen in the last 2 episodes. But because the last 2 episodes were blowouts, I do think that he is going to switch up his deck, and we are not going into Moose. We are going into full power Livestream, which means that the options that I realistically expect to see are either going to be Solar, Locagon, or Morfrost. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick that it's going to be Locagon, because Locagon is the big boogeyman of the format that everybody loves to reference. So I built a deck that I think can kind of compete with full power Locagon. Realistically, probably not, because we're stuck in Daybreak, but that deck is going to be Scrap, or Crap, or Articats, because Julian would kill me if I didn't use that name. So let's show you guys the build. We, of course, have our 3 Equilinks because we are using it as a Nexus Bank to destroy our opponent's cards, as well as the 3 Kindleo as well, thus the name of the cats. These are just really good cards that can Nexus because we are playing a artifact-heavy engine, which gives us the necessary Nexus Banks that we need. Speaking of, we are on 3 copies of Cybermall, because this is going to allow us to get more of our Nexus Banks. Now, the really cool thing with Cybermall is that you can get the Guardian of the Fleece using spirits from the Underworld, but it doesn't specify Solar. So we can just misenchant the Guardian, or the, whatever it's called, the Golden Fleece, using, like, Earth or Fire to then put our cats online. Of course, we have our 3 Astrabbit because it's just one of the best cards that we still have access to, 3 Elichick because we are on 2 Divines, double Eddie because good card is good, and rounding out the Celestials, we have the 1 Lavalith. Now, technically, I could play more than 1 Lavalith, but I just don't think it's really that good into the potential matchup. Really, the only thing that I would want to hit is the Aphrodite, but I have multiple ways of hitting that with the Equilinks as well. We have our 3 Ambrosia, which is crucial to this matchup just because we are playing a very wonky spirit count, so we need to make sure that we have access to everything that we need when we need it, and our 1 Earthquake because, again, we are deciding to limit it for the series moving forward. We have 2 Divines in our 1 Demeter and our 1 Hephaestus, functioning as not only the Nexus Banks for the Equilinks and the Kindleo, but also just good utility cards, being able to buff our own guys and search for some of our Nexus Banks as well. We have the 2 Golden Fleece that we are using off the Cybermall, and then the other 2 artifacts are, of course, the Necklace of Harmonia and the Scythe of Demeter. This is really cool because it actually functions as a pseudo-heal engine as well, which is really important. Then we just have a bunch of counter runes to round it out. We have the 3 Altar of Stars, 3 Gorgon's Gaze, our double Argo, double Shield of Achilles, and finally the 2 Tsunamis. So now we'll go over the spirits. As I said, these spirits are a little bit wonky because we kind of need half of the elements for our game plan. So we are, of course, on, I believe it is 6 Teratlis. Then we have our 5 Vipyro. And then we're rounding it out with a bunch of 3-ofs. We have 3 of our Solar Spirits. Now, this is actually really cool, because if we need to mulligan, we just mulligan 2 of our Solar Spirits, and then leave 1 for the Cyber Maul, and then the other 2 spirits can just be used to play the Golden Fleece from the Underworld. So, kind of makes our mulligan a little bit free. We have our 3 Zaptor for our Ash-Rabbits and our Elichiks, and finally our 3 Waters for the Eddy and the Tsunamis. So hopefully we can send Frontage packing into Sunstrike, the final set, but I get the feeling that we are so far behind at this point that the win is near impossible, so we'll have to see. Here we are. You are in Lifestream, I am in Daybreak. Unfortunately, our viewers are slacking, and they didn't really give too much input on whether or not we should limit the removals. So I've just taken the liberty of assuming that we are, and I do not have more than 1 of each in my deck, if at all.
Oh.
Well, specifically Earthquake and
Me too.
Laurels, I should say. So.
Yep.
But,
All right.
as usual, you get to choose. So,
I will
like
take
first?
the play.
All right,
Yeah.
awesome. There are 3 big decks that you could be on. I don't think you're gonna moose again after the last 2 episodes. So, we will see what ends up happening here.
Ooh. Yeah, this is interesting. I'm gonna keep this one.
Things I don't like to hear, I will also keep.
Alright. I'm gonna start off with Champ Foamy in defense.
Okay, yep.
And
it's
search.
pretty much exactly what I had expected.
Aphrodite.
Yep. So here's the question I now have to ask myself for the remainder of this game. Am I, as a player, good enough to fight full-powered Locagon 3 sets behind? I think the answer is no, but we'll see.
I'll set one and pass.
Alright, we're gonna draw. This is tough, but we're gonna rock it. I'm gonna start with an Elichick,
That is fine.
and I will of course use the effect to search.
Yep.
Elichick will be grabbing the one, the only main girl herself, Demeter.
Alright.
I am then going to set 2 cards, yeah. And I will just swing Elichick over the Foamy.
I'm gonna shield it.
Yep. And now I get blown back by Locagon.
Draw.
Yeah.
Oh. Do I do it? Do I play it safe? Decisions.
Well, I do
You
have
only
2
live
back row.
once. Aphrodite
Yep.
for 3.
Yeah.
Barabib in defense.
Oh, that's
Anything
what
on
we're
cast?
doing. Okay. No, nothing on cast.
Barabib effect to Nexus Water.
Yeah,
Barabib effect to Ascend.
yeah. This is not what I expected.
Bearbog.
Yeah. That is the Lifestream Barabog, correct? The one that will go into boss?
It is.
Okay.
Yep. Bearbog effect. Expend water and earth to daze itself. And
Yep.
effect to Ascend.
Yeah, you got it. The boss.
Anything on the cast of the boss?
No, nothing.
All right.
Now, remind me, boss is able to alternate between being a rune and a stadium, correct?
Yes, because it's when this boss receives a earth or water, I can change it from celestial to a stadium.
Okay, so you can make it a stadium right now if you
versa.
want, or if it is a stadium, you can like nexus to
Yep.
it and make it a celestial again.
Yep, and
Okay.
its stadium effect is Alestrals that are not earth or water enchanted are dazed and get -3/-3, and then you can't play stadium rune.
Yeah. All right, so it did technically receive. Are you going to be making it a stadium?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
Okay.
Aphrodite effect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab Foamy. And then Foamy effect, expend discard, search.
Yeah. And there's the Locagon. Okay, so we're facing down boss and Locagon. Well, we're not facing Locagon this turn, but I need to keep in mind that we have it. Do we risk swinging the boss now is the question.
I will swap Foamy to attack.
Yep.
Foamy for 1.
Yes, I will take a water.
And I'll pass for now.
Okay. I will draw. What a draw that was. I will cast out Equilinx.
Yep.
I will then cast out Demeter. I think I'm only gonna do 2 on her.
Sure.
Okay. Now we're gonna use the Equilinx effect to Nexus.
Yep.
And then we will use the Equilinx effect to pop the Aphrodite.
Yep. That's exactly why I did not want to make Baraboss a stadium.
I mean, you saw me search the Demeter, so it was kind of scripted, but I still think that getting rid of the Aphrodite is pretty big. So we do have nothing else to do, so we are just going to swing over the Foamy and hit you for 1.
I will take the 1. Alright.
And pass it on to you.
Draw.
As one of the 2 avid Locagon players, I'm having like Vietnam flashbacks right now.
Actually, I can do that. Yeah. I'm gonna go base A first in defense. Anything on cast?
No, nothing on cast.
Effect to Nexus. Nexus a water from Baraboss.
You sure you don't
itself.
want a Nexus 2?
Nope.
Okay,
And draw a card.
Yeah, you're good.
Set 1. Special cast Champ Aetheros.
Yeah.
Anything on that cast?
Unfortunately not.
Alright. I will move to combat and I will attempt Aetheros over Echolinks.
That's rough. Yeah, that's fine.
And pass.
Being very conservative there.
I know what I have.
Oh, I made a crucial mistake and now I'm paying for it. Okay. We are going to cast another Equilinx.
Sure.
I will use the effect to Nexus.
Sure.
And then I will use the effect to destroy them face down.
Shield.
Cool. Now, I will activate Scythe of Demeter onto my Equilinx, so he is a 6.
Yep.
And then I will swing over the defense position base Aepharos.
Sure.
And then use the effect of Scythe of Demeter to heal 1.
Yep.
And then I will pass it to you.
Draw for turn.
And now I get lock comboed. Hooray!
Set 1. How many spirits do you have left? Quite a bit.
Yeah, quite a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm at 13. How about you?
Here, I'm on 5.
Jeez. You went through it quick, but you've got a board that I can't necessarily out, so...
Scythe is +2 attack.
+2 attack, +3 defense. If it destroys an Celestial, I heal 1. If Demeter's enchanted, I heal 2.
Alright. Let's send over Aepharos.
Yep.
To Locagon and defense.
Yeah.
Anything on cast.
Nope.
I will use
nothing on
effect to
cast.
heal 1.
Yeah, that's good. Alright, so went down to 4, now back down to 5.
Switch the boss to defense. Pass.
Alright, draw. Okay. We'll start off with Equilinx effect to Nexus.
Sure.
And Equilinx effect to pop the back row.
Not me.
Okay. I am then going to cast the Elichick that you so kindly gave me back.
Yep.
And attempt the effect.
Fine.
We're going to add Hephaestus. I want to, like, try to get rid of that, but the problem is it becomes very costly. I can do it. This is going to be really strange, but I can do it. I have to do it before you get to your Locagon. We're going to play Hephaestus just for 1. We will Hephaestus effect.
Yep.
And this is going to search for a Necklace of Harmonia.
Yep.
I am glad that I remembered Boss, because I almost put this on the Elichick. Not that Boss is stopping me right now anyway, but better safe than sorry. We are going to activate the necklace with 2 fire onto the Equilinx.
Yep.
And then I will attempt battle, swinging the Equilinx over the Locagon, and then effect of Scythe to heal 1.
Yep.
And pass it to you.
And you expend 2.
Yeah, my bad. Almost forgot that. We will expend 2 solar. You're probably looking at my spirit deck and you're like, what the hell is he doing?
Let's go... Champ Magnaros in defense.
Yeah.
Anything on cast.
Nope, you're good.
Effect search.
Yeah.
Aphoros.
Yeah. Oh. If you special the Aphoros, that'll put you down to 3, if I'm mathing correct?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
What spirits do you have in Underworld?
In Underworld, I have 5. And then there's 7 on field.
I'm not scared of Eruption. Special cast Aphoros.
Yeah, that's fine.
Move to battle. Attempt Aphoros over Elichek.
Yeah, that's fine.
Pass.
All right. I will draw. You have 5 on field. I have 6 on field. I mean, I guess we're just doing it, right? Let's go ahead and normal cast Kinleo.
Yep.
I am going to Kinleo effect to Nexus.
Yep.
We will Nexus to the Equilinx, and then Kinleo effect to destroy the boss.
Yep.
I feel so bad. I built this deck thinking Locagon, Morfrost, or Celestlio, and this just counters boss on every aspect. Oh, man. I can't kill both, though. So we will just Equilinx attack over the Aphoros to deal 2.
Yep.
And then do I have an Earth to heal? I do not have an Earth to heal. And then we will pass turn, because Kinleo can't kill that.
Rough turn. You got it.
Jeez.
I could not get anything else going.
Oh,
I got
so
the boss
rough.
and couldn't get anything else.
I had a shield and a tsunami, and the tsunami was going to do absolutely nothing to you.
I knew you had shield. That's why I
Yeah.
didn't attack with boss.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. But man, that just feels so rough. Like, I built this thinking of the big 3, and I guess you tried to throw me for a loop with the Baraboss, and it just so happened that this, like, countered the boss entirely.
Yep.
And
it's just pure removal.
Yeah.
It's removal.deck.
Well,
and-
it's meant to be more artifact based, but you never attacked me. Like, I'm on Argo, I'm on like Cybermaul, so like the whole point of the deck is like setting up Nexus banks with Cybermaul and Argoing into the artifacts, and it didn't play out that way. Like, theoretically, Locagon is a decent matchup into this because like you get to pop my back row before swinging, and nothing that I have is really strong enough to deal with the Locagon stuff. You just weren't able to get there.
No, if Aphrodite stayed on field for one more turn, game was over.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't draw the, other Foamy or the other 2 Aphrodite. There were 4 cards that could have helped me win the game, and then couldn't find any of them.